Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this, as you know, is still Cities Skylines 1.4, Snowfall, and After Effects. And we are Nova Venezia. We are just shy of the 42,000 sim mark, and I have decided that after long sessions of neglect, I'm actually going to start to develop this northern area. I figured I could continue sort of my industrial sector, or maybe more offices just on this side, and then this would be a lot more of kind of like this Sheffield Heights area of large-scale subdivisions and things like that. So I think first what I want to do is I want to build this street that will kind of mimic this corner a little bit. So let's take this out. No, that's not good. Not like that. Let's take this out like this. I think, yeah. And then we'll go like that, and then kind of have this, oops, kind of have that, there we go. That could be cool. And then so this would need to continue down, oh, no, let's make that straight. This will continue down this way. This will continue down that way. And do I want this to connect to these? Maybe. I'll have to be an out. You can go out this way, but you can't come in this way. There we go. That's a one-way street out that way for easy highway access. Nice. And I'm going to, let's do another one of these, just kind of like that. But this, since this is going to be the entrance to all of this, there we go, let's make that a little bit thicker there. Let's make, no, that's too close of a, of an intersection to that one. I don't want to do that. So let's do that. Let's not do that. Let's, however, add one right down the middle. Just like this. Boom. 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 And then we, whoops. Nah, I didn't want that to go like that. And then we'll continue that right down there. But let's make this a little bit wider as well. But let's make that curve better, because that didn't look too good. There we go. Where do we want to get the power from? Let's get the power from our personal convictions or something. I don't know. But let's get, there's some water. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. Because we, like I said, we're almost at the 42,000 mark, and I think with some, just a little bit of industrial up here, and a little bit of residential, we can definitely hit that mark. We can definitely hit that mark. So, let's get some actual industry along the, do I want any actual industry? Or do I want this to just be offices? Let's just make this offices and see what happens. Let's just fill that in. Boom, 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 boom. Let's start with just with the outside ring for now. And then we'll start to fill in the rest of these as time goes on. There's going to be some, I don't know, an office park named after somebody, probably. So if you want this named after you, by all means, you guys know the drill by now. Just comment and it will be done. This is the office, or this is the business zone. So I'll have some offices, I'll have some commercial areas along here, Oh, get rid of you, rock. Some businesses along there, but of course they need power. So let's just drag that up to there. That should fill in. There we go. There we go. And now the power is going across. Lovely. Oh man, but of course they started all the way up there. Go figure, right? Oh, okay. Because that power cut off that. Okay, so, I don't really like the way that this corner looks, so let's round that out. That's much better. And then this is like a business zone. In fact, I'll add some cross streets in here. Oops, let's make them straight. And a cross street in there. And you know what? I could probably go with... boom, something like that. And then something like that. There we go. It's a bit lopsided, but it works. I like it. Boom! And then that right through there. And we'll delete that rock. Good. Good. Okay, so that is done, but now let's start working on some kind of residential thing. I'm kind of tempted to put, like, I don't know, high density residential right along this area because it kind of overlooks that valley, which I'm going to leave mostly untouched. I'm going to leave it just like this as kind of another, you know, natural preserve wildlife thing. But in terms of the major roads, I kind of want, I'll have this one kind of branch out in this direction, and I'll have, no, I don't want anything parallel. Okay, so let's fill in this area. Let's fill in this area. These are all going to be tree-lined roads, because developers love that. But I'm going to have it a little bit more dense than this area, because this is a lot of trees. Like, I could have built another little section off here, and I want this to be a little bit more like developers maximizing their space. So let's fill in this kind of Y, like, bleh thing. I don't really know what to call that shape, but we'll fill this part in. So let's start with a road that kind of goes along back of, whoops, there, for a little bit, at least. And then we will do kind of a, I don't have really a vision for this, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Well, let's do something like that, and then let's curve that around that way. Good, that will be the extent of that street. So let's build something that kind of connects to it along here. But let's move that around like that so it doesn't look like the street is as long as it actually is. Let's do I want a street going in this way? Filling that in. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I like that. And then this street will kind of, again, curve along that way. Down into there. And we need something to kind of fill this area in. Do you want to make cul-de-sacs? Or do I want... oh, I think I know what I do want to do. we want to build this along this way. Except for this curve, which is terrible. But we want to build this, whoops, along there. That looks like it's a much better utilization of space than the other ones. Good. And then we'll continue the other half of this subdivision in a little bit. But it occurs to me that I've skipped out on some very important steps. Namely, fire and health and everything like that. So let's build a massive hospital right there. Why don't you have water? Oh, because I'm silly. There you go. Actually, even these people on this side like the hospital. Cool. Let's build a cemetery right along the corner. Actually, here, nobody's built any houses along there, so I can safely do that and not feel guilty. And also a crematorium to deal with. Once this eventually does fill up, I want the crematorium to help empty it out. There we go. And actually, if we're going to do that, we could probably curve this around there a little bit better. There we go, something like that. There we go. But this needs a connection along here. So, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Boop. That entrance right there. And then we'll have another entrance right there. Good, that works. Now, so we have health. We need fire. So let's get a large fire department in this businessy section. Let's get a police station. Right there. But then let's get your schooling, your elementary school, right there, with, of course, a park next to it, a large playground, right, darn it, there, and a large park. This is why I don't like the curvy roads. Large park right there. Oh yes, you need power. So let's... Ba-da-ba-ba. Boom, boom. There, you've got power. You've got power along there. And I'll eventually fill this in as a park. But actually, you know what? Let's draw this. Let's draw the other part of this park road in along here. And then it will just connect up like that. There we go. Okay, so this will be a lovely park. In fact, I'm going to add some more parks to it, because I can. Can I? Oh, I made it just too stupidly curved that I can't actually add any parks, which makes me very much kind of annoyed at myself. I can add parks along here, because that's the outside of the curve, but I can't add parks along here. So I'll actually fix that at some other time. But not right now, because it's nighttime, and so I'm going to start painting in some of these little houses, and then I'll see you in the morning. Alright. Welcome back. I've started to fill in some of this area. I filled in the park quite nicely, and I've added some more commercial zones and things like that. But, here's the thing. My population doesn't really want to go up. It seems like 41,600 is pretty much where it's at. The people are just moving from one area of the city to another. And I'm having a really, really hard time increasing my population. So I don't really know what to do. Like, I've filled in this, and population went up to like 41,000. I filled in this, and population hasn't gone up by all that much. There's still plenty of demand, so hopefully people will start to fill in some of the higher density things that are a little bit further down. But I'm thinking maybe I just need to expand this residential district some more, which again, if you want, can be named after you. Or anybody you want. It doesn't need to be you. It could be a friend. It could be an enemy. It could be anybody. So yeah, they just don't want to move in. I mean, maybe if I drop taxes a little bit, will that spur growth? I hope so. Because I don't really need taxes where I'm at right now. I'm pretty good. Free public transit? Maybe if I did that? Taxation. Let go of leisure. Leisure specialized areas stop generating tax income but get a hefty boost in their entertainment and attractiveness values. Okay, let's see if that happens. Industrial space planning doubles the amount of goods produced by industry buildings. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, people are happy, but people are sad. But people are happy, but people are sad. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's I don't know. But let's work on filling in some commercial buildings. Maybe on this street we'll have some high density. No, I don't want high density. I want lots of low density, and this is definitely going to be suburbious. That means all of the major streets will be lined with commercial, and then all of the houses will be tucked along in back. That's just how it's going to work. So, let's fill all of this in, that in. There we go. And I'm not going to fill this part in yet because I don't know how I want all of this to work out. I'm probably going to connect this road further down here. In fact, I am going to do that. So let's do that right there. And we can fill this in with some... Ooh, maybe this can be some high density. Interesting. Yeah, we'll make this high density just to see what happens. And then a couple of high density towers there. Let's see let's see how that looks. But I'm going to ban high rises because I don't want those to be super tall. What else? Yeah, I'm still just shy of 41,000. And for some reason, every so often my weekly income just absolutely tanks. And it's not because I had dropped the taxes, although that might be part of it for now. But I'd be making like 12,000 a week, and then next I'm minus 25,000 a week. And then it would slowly creep back up, and then it would drop down to minus 25,000. And I don't know why that is, but it is. So if you have any tips for that, of why that might be happening, please let me know, because it's annoying. See, there we go, the Hickory residence. That's cool. That's very cool. And then this will be kind of like a plateau or something within, because like this part is it's sloped kind of down. I could fill it in, but I kind of like it the way it is, just empty like that, going along to the river and then the water and things like that. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I also deleted the second dam because it wasn't doing anything. It was just costing me money, because this one will produce just as much as the two of them combined, but I only have to pay for the one. Let's upgrade that to 2 trees. Okay, so I need more water. There we go. Let's also bring this around while I'm doing that. In fact, you know what? Let's just bring that all the way up there. And since this is going to eventually be a massive subdivision, let's just start filling this in. Boom. Yeah, just in case, I'll fill those guys in too. There we go. So I don't know. Like 41,448. Why are we going down? Why are we going down? My residential demand is high, and my taxes are low. I've dropped taxes. I'm actually losing money because I've dropped taxes so much. Why are people still moving out? I don't know. I built all of this. People have moved in. They're at, you know, they're at level 4, but yet. But yet, for some reason, my population has dropped. I need to figure this out. Like, nobody's... Oh. Okay, why are you guys unhappy? Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Yeah. I forgot I don't have the auto bulldoze thing on, which would have detected and deleted that. But I mean, I have no abandoned building. Okay, I have one abandoned building there. I don't have anything anywhere else. Everybody seems to be mostly happy. I don't get it. Like, everybody's happy, but like this, for these buildings, only 22 of 25 households. Each one can hold like 3 more households, 7 more households, 3 more households, 2 more households. Why aren't they moving into these places? Like, why are they moving out of here and into there? I want to increase my population, not just shift it around. Like, these buildings are partially empty. Like, how do I maximize this? How do I do that? How do I get more people in the households that are already there? That is my question to you, because I don't know. I want to know, but I don't actually know. And that's disappointing me, because I want more. I mean, do I just need to, like, start filling in some more of this, and people will just move in there, and that'll get me the 42,000? But, like, why... There are some times when I just do not understand this game. And this is definitely one of them. I mean, that's okay. I don't need to understand every little thing about every game that I play, but I would at least like to know why people are abandoning the places that they've already lived in for the suburbs and nobody else is moving in. But it's mildly frustrating, to say the least. But yeah, if you want to live in high density areas, let's fill that in. So let's get some residential. Let's fill in the residential just along here. I think this is still high-rise ban. I don't actually know. But if it's not, I can always add the high-rise ban in a second. Autumn Heights. Where does Autumn Heights go up to? No, that's Autumn Heights. This is still Mill Hills. Yeah, so that's a high-rise ban. Let's fill in some more people there as well. And this should get me over to the 42,000 because I promised 42,000. And this episode is a little bit longer than I intended it to be because I promised the 42,000. I'm at 41,000. I've lost 500 people. How does building new houses lose people? Why is my population going down? I have everything super well covered. Like, super well covered. There's no gaps in my healthcare. None. No gaps in my death care. Let's see. Is it because of traffic? Is it because traffic is so bad in my city? Well, if they'd give me another tile so I could unlock this to get some more connections, then that wouldn't be bad. I mean, okay, there's a little bit of noise. Fire safety is... Why don't I have water? Oh, I need more water. Is that why people were leaving? Because that's a pretty good reason to leave. I think. Let's get some more water from the reservoir. Haha. There we go. In fact, I'm going to add another 2, just because. There we go. And for sewage, let's get another. Let's get that out there. And it is connected, and there we go. That should be doing just fine. Will people start going up now that everybody has water? Like, I don't... And why are these so low? Why... I don't know. I do not know. It's kind of tacky having this, like, beautiful opera house, and then right across the street having Café Paris and Club de la Crème, and I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why people are leaving. I've got buses, I've got metros, I've got a whole bunch of things. That should be good. But I mean, now they're coming back. Sort of. I mean, my population still dropped this episode, and I'm not going to sit here and wait for that to rebound, because this episode is already pretty long, so I'm just going to say I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. I have no idea why we didn't... We've built quite a bit. We've added these houses along here. We built an entire new subdivision, Belmont Square, and still nobody's moving in. I have less people now than I did before. Is this just death cycles or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Where do I get my... I know there's a way to get information and demographics and whatnot here. In fact, is it here? Is it in this? That I get the graphs and things like that? Or is that just... Or is that just a mod that needs the graphics? I don't know. But my population is... Like, I can still get... Here. I've got 11,314 households out of 12,616. So I can add an extra 1,300 households. Which will certainly increase my population up to 42,000. Why aren't they moving into those places? Riddle me this. Riddle me this. I don't know, Batman. But I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, if you have any advice for how to get over that magical 42,000 barrier, please let me know, because I'm starting to get frustrated. And frustrated videos are not fun videos to watch. So, despite my frustrations, I'm still having a good time, and I hope you guys are having a good time watching it too, and I will see you next time. Ciao.